All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do today on the farm? It's getting kind of late. Let's see, I got all the bales taken care of. They're all gone. None of them were any good. Kind of cut them up, put them in the woods, and they can decompose out in the woods. But definitely nothing I could use. I got the rest of the field over here weeded, so that's ready to go. I would like to put another stage of fertilization down on here, but I don't have a fertilizer. And I don't think I can afford one yet. Let's see, what else have I got done today that I'm all set for tomorrow? I got some logs all set to go. Yeah, that's my plan definitely for tomorrow. I got to take care of that because I'm not using that outhouse ever. So I think I need to just build myself a new one. Don't know where I'm going to put it just yet. I'll have to build myself an outhouse. I do not want to use that one. I don't even want to open the door, but I could use some of the nails and maybe some of the wood off that one. Yeah, I'll have to tear it down. I have to tear it down anyways because I got covered up the hole, and I do need the toilet itself inside there. But other than that, yeah, I think I got pretty much a lot done today. Yeah, I even got myself a mailbox now. That way we can put our envelopes in there, and whoever is dropping stuff off, I'd rather put the envelopes in there. It got a little breezy. A little breezy around here. I don't want the envelopes flying away, so yeah, it's probably a good idea to put envelopes in a mailbox. Everything is put away. And out back here, yeah, I'm thinking I plant canola out here. I would like to plant some wheat, but since I have no way to pick up straw, I wonder if I leased, let me get my tablet out. I wonder if I leased a loading wagon. How much do they lease loading wagons for? Well, the cheapest one is, well, we'll just say it's $2,500. Okay. If I were to sell straw, how much can I get for straw? 56 for 1,000 liters. So that's only $560 for 10,000 liters. So to get my money back, I'm going to have to sell like 45,000 liters of straw to get just my money back on leasing a loading wagon. Not worth it. Yeah, so I think we'll stick with an oil seed like a canola for now until we can figure a way how to pick up straw or make straw bales or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll probably do that. If there's only some way I can get some more information about what's going on here. There's no one around here, and the only thing that's keeping me sane is talking to myself out loud. Because there's no one here to talk to. At least I got rid of all the weeds. That took me almost the entire afternoon, and I got the weeds taken care of in front of the house, so it's looking much better around the front of the house. I do have a couple more hours of daylight. Can I get that field seeded? I think I'll just have to wait until morning to do it. That might be the best thing to do. Well, I think the best thing I could do now is just go ahead and call it a night, maybe, and just relax. Do some of that. So, yeah, the only place I feel comfortable, I don't mind being up there, but that doesn't seem as sturdy as this does over here. And I get a better view. I'm just going to go ahead and relax in the chair. And if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but if it does rain, I'll crawl into the hut there. And, yeah, I guess it's just time to wait until morning, see what happens. Oh, I gotta find someplace better to sleep. Oh, my head hurts a little bit this morning. Is it possible to pass out in your sleep? Well, it's definitely not early morning. Where's my tablet? Almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I definitely slept quite a bit last night. Although I did work quite a bit, so, I mean, not too sure. Not too sure if it's because I worked a lot, or is it because of this condition I'm having with my head. Either way, I'm guessing the groceries are here, and there's a letter in the mailbox, I'm sure. Yes, the groceries are here, and the flag is up on the mailbox. Oh boy, better go ahead and see what they have to say for today. Like what you did with the making a field yesterday. By the way, anywhere you have access to, the farm owns, so don't be afraid to expand with more fields. FYI, I won't be able to bring you groceries every day much longer. If you're staying here longer, you might want to start thinking about making your own food. Don't be chicken. Alright, so I put the groceries on the counter. What does it mean, don't be chicken? I mean, if you only knew that I didn't know exactly what was going on around here. Better be making my own food. Well, I mean, I guess I could grow corn, but I don't have the money for a corn header. Don't be chicken. Maybe I can get some chickens. Chickens lay eggs. And if I get enough chickens, I can have chicken. I guess. Don't be chicken. I wonder if that's what he meant by don't be chicken. Well, either way, morning is here. These crops have grown and they're looking pretty darn good. Like I said, I would like to fertilize them, but I don't really have the cash to buy anything yet. A fertilizer spreader would be good. I think what I will start on is, well, let's hop into the tractor. And let's hook up the seed drill. And like I said, I think I'll start planting some canola in the other field. Yeah, I don't know how long I am going to be here, but the way it's looking, I'm going to be here for a while, so I think I better start planning on being here for a while. Because nothing is coming to my mind at the moment of any questions that I do have. We'll zip around through here and get to our field that we put down. Get the crops in so they start growing. And it really shouldn't take me too long to plant these crops. Although I need to do a better job than I did in the other field. It looks like I missed a few spots in the other field. But hopefully sometime, maybe this afternoon, those crops might be ready. We can harvest them and I don't know. I was going to say sell it right away. But if I got to start prepping my own food, then that means I'm going to need food for the chickens. Oh, that's going to be tough, man. It's going to be really tough. I was really hoping to get a fertilizer spreader for the farm. I got to start planning some things out here. I think I just got to do it as it comes along, I suppose. It's the only thing I can do. But the one thing I know I need to do is get this canola down this field here. And then once I do that, oh yeah, if weeds grow in this field, I am not using the hand weeder. That took me forever to finish that field. It's good exercise, but I don't think I need to be doing that too often. And the next thing I definitely want to do today after taking care of this is build another outhouse. I've been kind of wandering off into different sections of the woods out here, using the facilities that way, because that outhouse that's already here is just not suitable for my liking. So yeah, definitely after this, we're going to build an outhouse. It is kind of weird. If anyone was around and hear them, you know, they would hear me talking to myself out loud. It's the only way I can keep myself sane. Haven't talked to anyone face to face in forever, it seems like. But I guess I got to start planning like I'm going to be here for a while. Because I'm not getting no answers, and my memory is not really coming back to me of who I am or where I'm from. But whoever is owning this farm, they seem pretty pleased with what I'm doing. They're either pleased or they don't care, one or the other. And it's hard to say. If they cared, you'd think that the farm would be doing better. If they own all the land... No, I don't want to open up the cathedral. I want to put it down. There we go. Yeah, if they own the land, you'd think they'd have more fields here. Or has it been that long since someone's here and all the fields had just grown in? More questions, no answers. But the thing is, yeah, it's great to say expand the farm more if I like. I'm only one person, and I have no way to hire any kind of help around here because there's no one around. It is kind of a scary thought, though. This person won't be bringing me food every day in the near future. I don't know what that means. And it was also kind of comforting, even though we're not talking to him, and just be able to see a letter from someone else every morning, knowing that someone else is around. It's just all weird. Now I got to figure out what to do here on the farm, just because I don't know how long. I just have to plan on being here for a while. Do I do enough just to survive, or if I never figure out who I am, I'll be here forever, so why not make the farm thrive? I don't know. Keep trying to tell myself take it one day at a time, but it's also good to try to plan for the future. But we don't know what your future holds. Just makes it more confusing. Alright, I just need to focus on the rest of the day. Alright, so yeah, this field is done for the most part. Yeah, I think that field of barley we'll have to put in stock. And I'll have to find a place to maybe put down some, like a chicken area. The good news is I don't see any predators around here, so I guess I could have free-range chickens. That wouldn't be a bad idea, and it'd be rather cheap. I wouldn't have to really spend much on putting up fence lines and all that kind of stuff. I know another thing, though. Putting away this dirty equipment is not making me too happy. Let's see. I want to use the harvester next. So let's go ahead and I'll park this in front of the cultivator. I did have a look at the seed drill earlier. I did notice that this does not need to have fields cultivated before it seeds. Alright, let's detach the hoses and decouple that. Let's take a trip down here. I mean, this would be another spot great for another field, but I need a place for the chickens. I don't want to put the chickens too close to the water. So maybe I'll put like chickens over here. I'm not sure I like that spot though. I wonder if I can fit chickens in this little bit of an area here. Have to do some work with it, but it wouldn't be too bad of an area. I guess I could put chickens down there. Something to think about while I'm doing the outhouse. I definitely need to be focused on the outhouse. Alright, so I don't need the tractor for a while, so let's go ahead and park that up. And I'll sneak this in here. Back towards our trailer. Yeah, washing these vehicles wouldn't be a bad idea, but I really have no way to wash them at the moment. Alright, so for now I'll leave that outhouse up. I think the first thing we'll do is, yeah, we'll come over here. I got these logs, like I found a tree the other day that was had fallen not too long ago, so it's kind of fresh. And yeah, I got a table saw right here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up some planks, and that way we'll have a place, some planks for the outhouse. I think I'm going to put the outhouse, I think over here is probably the best way. I can't put it in the same spot because that area is kind of filled up, and there seems to be a space right here perfectly for it. So, yep, time to fire up the old table saw, cut up some of these logs, make some planks, and we'll get busy building an outhouse. Now for the not so fun part, I gotta tear down the old outhouse, and I know it stinks in there, so maybe if I take off the roof first and work my way down by taking off the roof, the air can vent out to the top, and then yep, tear down this as quickly as I can, cover up the hole, and that should get rid of the smell around here. So let's get the hammer out and start taking out some nails and removing some boards. And there we go. Outhouse taken care of. Hole is covered up. Smells a lot better around here. But now it's time to move over to the other side and start building that outhouse. And it'll feel good to have a place just to use facilities. Well, there we go. That looks much more inviting, and probably a place I wouldn't mind spending some time in once in a while. And especially when I open up the door. Something about the smell of fresh wood that's been put up. I don't know. Definitely better than what was on the other side, that's for darn sure. Got some ventilation there. But it should all be good. I got to use some of the wood and some of the nails from the old outhouse. And I didn't have to use all 3 logs to cut down, not to cut down, but to make into planks. So I got some wood left over to make me some, like a shed for the chickens. So I kind of need to work on that. I think, yeah, like I said, maybe down here somewhere wouldn't be a bad spot to make a area for the chickens. I don't know if I want to put them by the pond or not. Maybe further away from the pond, like he said, though. The farm owns all the land, so I can pretty much put it anywhere. But then again, I don't want it too far away from everything because, well, you know, then it just makes more work for myself. So maybe just get it away. That way I don't have to hear the chickens all the time. Like I said, I don't think there's any predators around here that'll attack the chickens, so they can have the whole free range of this area over here. So I'm thinking somewhere over here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make some more planks. I'll make like a little bit of a coop, and I'll see if I can get some feed bowls and whatnot from the store. And we'll go ahead and make an area for the chickens. And then I'll make a call into the dealership and get some chickens in, maybe for tomorrow. I should have barley by then. Let me go back. I'm going to go ahead and make up some more planks so I can make up like a little chicken coop. And like I said, order some feed bowls and a feed trough for the chickens themselves. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I don't think it will be. But I got enough nails left over still, I think. I may have to buy some nails. I don't know. But let me see if I can go ahead and make some planks. And we'll get a chicken coop kind of built for the chickens, because I need to feed myself. Back to making some more planks. Well, I've just spent over $6 grand on materials. I bought some nails, I bought some paint, and I bought some feeding trough and some feeding bowls. I also bought some pallets for some eggs to be stored into. So just a little over $6,000 for all this material. I'm heading down to the store. I'm going to pick it on up, go on back, and go ahead and build this chicken shed hopefully before it gets nightfall. That way tomorrow I have all the time I want to work on the fields, and the sheds and the chicken coop should be ready for chickens. I do have some chickens on order, so I don't know if I got to pick them up or what's going to happen. But yep, got my tractor and trailer, or not my tractor and trailer, got the tractor and trailer at the store. Gonna load it up, go back and start building the shed. Well, today I've been more of a carpenter than a farmer. I mean, I did seed a field, so hopefully we can sell that crop in a couple days. But I got myself a new outhouse, and I built myself a new chicken coop farm over here. The paint's probably still drying on it. I just made my last trip to the store to grab the pallets. Luckily the pallets don't weigh that much, but it's just a pallet and some wire mesh around here. But yep, just gotta wait for the chickens to arrive, I suppose. I haven't been back to the farm really too much. I just got, been picking up the materials. Paint might be still wet in there. I don't know. I don't want to touch it. But yeah, the chickens will have a place to roost if they like. And I got all their feed bowls down in a feed trough over here. They should be good to go. Which is good for me. I mean, yeah, who knows if that guy, or I keep saying guy, if that person would be here every day to get me some food. Just drop these out the side here. So by having chickens around, at least I'll have eggs. Hope to have eggs. And if I get too many chickens, you can always just have chicken. I'd rather not. I'd just rather stick with the eggs for a while. I don't know how many chickens I'm going to have, but they said I should use some pallets. So when I store the eggs, it'd be easier to sell them that way than rather bring them by a container. Because they're just going to ship the eggs out of here, apparently. That's what it says in the catalog. Alright, so let's bring this tractor back. Maybe I should turn on some lights here. It is getting kind of dark for myself. I don't know if that's the best place to be putting the chickens, but at least they're away from the farm a little bit, so if I'm trying to sleep, they won't bother me too much. Oh, it looks like our field is ready for harvest. Nice. I don't know. I guess it depends how much of a yield I get off the field. I'll put some in storage. I may sell some, because I can quickly put some wheat back down in there. The cash would be really good. Actually, I might as well leave the tractor and trailer out, because I'll probably be using that first thing in the morning. And the weather looks kind of decent, so I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, I just wish I had a way to pick up the straw so I could sell the straw as well, even though it doesn't go for much. Yes, a new outhouse, nice and clean. Smells pretty good. Just coming back out here to check on the canola field. And looks like those crops took in and are growing. So I can, any place I can go, they own. So I can expand the farm more if I want. Sell more crops. I'm just going to try to have to treat this like it's my farm and expand it. And make money because, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. So it's going to be rather interesting. I'm not getting, still no answers. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is, let me go in the house. I think I saw a pad and pen in there. I'm going to write some questions down. And hopefully when they deliver the food, because I apparently am never going to be awake when they deliver food. I'm always like zonked out and never hear them arrive. But in case I don't meet them, at least I'll have my envelope in there. And yeah, I'll write down a couple questions like, let's see, I'll ask who are they? Do they have a map of the place? And where I am. Let me go in here and write up that letter. All right, so put the flag up on the mailbox. The letter's in there with those 3 questions. I don't want to. I don't want to ask who I am because then they'll maybe freak out about me and may kick me out of here. So it's yeah, sunset. I think it's time to head on to bed. A long day. Yeah, I don't have to build anything for a while. I did spend a little bit of the farm's money, so I hope they don't mind. See what I mean. They said don't be chicken. Maybe they didn't want me to build a chicken. I don't know. I don't know. Did use up all the logs, so I don't have any more logs to sell. But that's it. I'm going to head off to bed. And hopefully I'll wake up in the morning. I'll have maybe some answers from the envelope that I put in the mailbox.